When's hockey on? Broncos lose 31-21 to the New York Jets. Started well. Jets go 3-and-out, went 3-and-out on the opening drive. Then Marvin Mims fumbled on the punt return. The Jets recovered, and the defense stopped them again. They only got a field goal with 11-19 to go in the first. Greg Zuerlein hits a 30-yard chip. Hits a chip shot, 30 yards. Then the offense gets a chance. And they put together a pretty good drive to get the ball into the end zone. With 7:34 to go in the first, Wilson hits McLaughlin for a 22-yard score. And the extra point was good, 7-3. Defense forced another punt, not a 3-and-out this time, but forcing them to punt is forcing them to punt. The offense got the ball at the 6. And on first down, passing out of the end zone, Russell Wilson commits an intentional grounding penalty for a safety with 4:24 to go in the first. So it's 7-5. Bit of a weird score. And the defense forced another 3-and-out, so the Broncos get the ball back. And they drive the ball again. They drive the ball into the red zone. Unfortunately, they only come away with the field goal. So with 12:47 to go, Lutz hits a 23-yard chip shot. Then the Jets put together a long drive. They get into the red zone, but only get a field goal. With 6:49 to go, Zuerlein hits a 26-yard chip shot. Then the Broncos drive back into the red zone, but only get a field goal with 1:48 to go in the second. Lutz hits a 22-yard field goal. It's 13-8 at this point. Jets drive the field again. They get into the red zone, but they aren't able to stop the clock, but the clock runs out on them. And the half ends with the Broncos up 13-8. Then the Broncos went 3-and-out on their first possession of the half. Jets get the ball back. And on their first play of the second half, Breece Hall runs 72 with a 72-yard touchdown run. So with 13:29 to play, the Jets all of a sudden have a 15-13 lead. Broncos go 3-and-out again. Jets drive the ball into the red zone again, but this time only get a field goal. Defense holds them. So it's 5:16 to go in the third. Zuerlein hits a 27-yard chip shot. Then the Broncos go 3-and-out again. This time the Jets muff the punt, and the Broncos recover. Then on the second play after recovering the muffed punt, the Broncos fumble the second handoff of a double reverse, and the Jets recover. They drive the ball back into the Broncos' red zone, but are forced to kick another field goal. With 12:19 to go, Zuerlein hits a 22-yard field goal. And 21-13 is the lead now. Then the Broncos go 3-and-out again. Then the Jets drive the ball down the field and get another field goal with 7:27 to go. This one's a bit longer. Zuerlein hits a 49-yard field goal. Then, finally, after 5 straight drives of no first downs, the Broncos drive down the field all the way into the end zone. With 4:44 to go, Wilson hits Troutman for a 3-yard score. They go for 2. The Jets commit a penalty on the first 2-point attempt, so the Broncos get another one. And Burton runs it in from the 1 for the 2-point attempt. They get it in, and now it's 24-21. The Jets drive the ball again. Things aren't looking good. Then Pat Surtain comes up with a huge interception deep in Broncos territory. Then on that Broncos drive, Russell Wilson loses a fumble, and the Jets return it for a touchdown. With 29 seconds left, Bryce Hall, not Brees Hall, Bryce Hall, returns that fumble 39 yards. And they make the field goal. And they make the extra point, sorry. So Zach Wilson went 19 of 26 for 199 yards and 1 interception. Russell Wilson went 20 of 30 for 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, and lost the fumble. He also ran for a lot of yards, especially in the first half. Jets outgained the Broncos 407 to 308. Outpossessed the Broncos 34-36 to 25-24. Broncos with 10 straight losses when leading at halftime. This is an NFL record. Like I said, first 5 drives of the second half, the Broncos did not get a first down. Sutton didn't have a catch until the drive that Wilson fumbled on. Wilson was under pressure all game. Russell Wilson was. And hey, to make things better, when he wasn't under pressure, the receivers couldn't get open. So the Jets improved to 2-3, and the Broncos fell to 1-4. Please don't let this team get massacred at Arrowhead on Thursday. Please.